He lined up in, I call it like a sniffer set. He's kind of off the ball. Um, Tell me a little bit about that play.
Well, AJ Brown straddles the outside leg of Lane Johnson.
I watched you change. I looked away.
The Dallas Cowboys play man 50% of the time, and I knew they were going to get man. And I run him across the formation. Gilmore has to go through a lot of traffic, a lot of bodies.
What's up, Cerebral football fans? My name is Steven Hyder. This is Gate City Sports Channel. So, as Jason Avant alluded to here, you have two sister plays. Two plays that come from a very similar family tree to where they're involving a sniffer, but run slightly out of different formations or slightly different adjustments to the way that we're aligning guys. But the concept and the theory is very similar. We're just making sure the defense in game can't pick up on it so easily. With that said, Jason Avant went on to kind of inform more about this is the importance of the X's and O's of the finer details of football, to where there's just a really simple mistake here made by A.J. Brown that almost turned into a huge, ill-fated moment in the football game. I'll let Jason Avant explain how A.J. Brown was aligned incorrectly.
AJ got lost and started straddling the outside leg of the tight end rather than Lane.
You can see what he's saying here, which is the fact that we switched it up a little bit, right? We go to kind of almost a 3-by-1 set look here, to where we're changing the alignment, right? So now he's got extra guys on the line of scrimmage. He's got to account for where he places himself. And then he does give you some more information about the rules around this.
You always use the term that you split to win. Split to win.
So you can cheat. You're supposed to cheat if you have to make sure you do not disrupt the timing of a play like this, because timing is everything inside of these type of offensive concepts.
If you feel that you can't get your job done from this split, cheat it and get closer.
And I think that's the difficulty of dealing with some of the things that have happened in our run game. I don't think we just completely forgot how to play inside of the run game. I just think we're dealing with a lot to overcome. Losing Dallas Goedert was no small thing inside of this game. Having Jalen Hurts really dealing with some serious issues with his knee and kind of definitely being subtracted out of the run game to an extent. I mean, he still gutted it out and made some pretty impressive runs given the circumstances, but he's not the same effectiveness, right? Being down Cam Jurgens, I thought Tyler Steen did a really freaking good job, but Cam Jurgens has been very good on the season. All those things compound to where now you have these little things that kind of creep up, and these little miscommunications, these little ill-fated timed events, man, they can turn into quite the catastrophe as we saw on that play. The Philadelphia Eagles, I think, will benefit more than any team just by adding a piece or two back from where you're in with. I think getting Cam Jurgens back inside this lineup at right guard is going to help with a lot of things such as timing, right? I think that, speaking of timing, the nature of catching your bye week at the exact moment that we got it is very, very well suited to what we need in terms of getting guys on the same page and understanding the finer details of the X's and O's. That's one of the things when you say plug this player in, plug this player in, do these things, right? Well, those guys haven't played those exact roles, so there are some subtleties such as the timing of plays that can easily get kind of lost in the shuffle. I don't know that I necessarily agree with Jason Avant's point here where he says you shouldn't have star players.
That's why you don't put star receivers in that position. You put dudes that it mattered to, that they're on the field.
I don't know if if that has anything to do with it. I think that A.J. Brown is willing to do the job. I think personally, I think this is more of a function of the fact that he hasn't done this, and it's tough, man. These little things like that, not knowing that you got to squeeze tighter here, that you have to still stay right on that area between basically that inside leg of the tackle. You can hear Jason say he would be on the guard's outside leg and the tackle's inside leg, basically.
I'd probably been in the gap between the guard and the tackle.
I was taught a little differently. I was taught the outside leg of the tackle to the inside leg of the tight end, but I think it does have a lot to do with timing. And if Jason has run similar plays to that, then I think he's speaking upon his experience of playing that role specifically to where you're supposed to be given, the formation that they're in, the alignment that everybody's kind of set out to do there. It's these small things, guys. I mean, this was a very pivotal moment in the game. We were very fortunate that Tyler Steen got down on that football. That might have been the biggest play of that young man's career on just a purely like chaotic situation to where, look, he kept his eyes there. He kept in the game. He kept fighting. He kept looking because it would have been easy for him to kind of rock himself to sleep and then not notice that ball's on the ground, not be able to make a move for the football quick enough. I mean, that was a big pivotal moment for a rookie. All right, guys, I appreciate y'all's time and attention. If you enjoyed today's content and you would like to see more like this, hey, guys, do me a favor and click over here. There's plenty of videos like this. And yeah, guys, I appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next video.